Mermaid here, and welcome to today's video. Alright, you guys are gonna need to buckle up because this one's gonna get pretty real. So this video is all about things not to say to mermaids, and a couple of them have just applied to life in general, but these are kind of mermaid specific, and I was gonna make this like a funny video, like, oh, stupid things that you shouldn't say to mermaids, and make them kind of, you know, dumb and funny, I guess, but then as I was writing it out, I was like, oh, this is getting kind of serious. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy it because I have some words to put down. We're doing this. So these aren't in any particular order, but we'll just start at the first one on my list. You're fake. I love this one. So this is a common thing that, you know, you get it on your Instagram, or you get it on your YouTube, or you get it wherever, especially if you were somebody who put like, I'm a real mermaid, and people are like, oh, you're fake, or oh, you're, you know, your knees, you're fake, or you're fake, or you're fake, and you're like, you know what? Like, the stupid part about this, and I have to call it stupid because there just really isn't another way to call this, is like, congratulations, like you broke the code, I'm fake, there's no, like, I believed I was real, but you proved me wrong, like congratulations, you think you're so clever, like you're fake. Okay, good for you. I'm glad that you have zero imagination. That's good for you. The thing is, like, why do you even care? Why does it matter to you? Right? Like, is this person causing you pain or hurting you in any way? No? So what's the big deal? Let them do their thing. They're not hurting anybody, so just let them do what they're gonna do. Number 2 is a sensitive one, and I am gonna do a body image video. It is on, actually, it is scheduled, it's on my list. I have to script it and all that stuff. You're too fat to be a mermaid. Now, if anybody has ever said this to you, I really hope that you gave them one of those on behalf of me, because I simply cannot even. I just can't. Because who, like, and talking to the people who say this, like, who are you to make any kind of a judgment? How does it impact you or affect you in any stinking way? Okay? It's not your business. It's not your body. It shouldn't matter to you. If a mermaid has curves, or a merman has curves for that matter, that's their world, that's their business. That is none of yours. Okay? So keep hurtful little comments like that to yourself. But I really love that one. I really hate, it makes me very sad, because I've had people who have messaged me and actually asked me if they are too fat to be a mermaid. And they've said it just like that. And I feel like I just want to reach through the screen and hug them and tell them that they're perfect. Okay? However you are, wherever you are, whoever you are, whatever you look like, it does not matter what anybody else has to say. I could just go off on a whole rant and a tangent right now. But it breaks my heart so much to think that there are people who don't do something just because somebody said to them, oh, you're too fat, or oh, you're too this, or oh, you're too that, or you're too whatever. To the people who've made comments like that, you really need to look inward. You really need to think why you would say something like that to somebody else. Okay? I warned you this was gonna be deep, didn't I? I told you. I said, I was like, hey, this is gonna be this is gonna be intense, so buckle up. This is another one that I love. Men can't be mermaids. I'm like, oh. The logic here is just undeniable. Men can't be mermaids. So where do you think mermaids come from? Like, no, seriously, just have this, sit down with yourself, have a cup of tea, and say to yourself, hey, okay, so if there were only like female, like mermaids, okay, so where do they come from? What, we just pop up out of nothing? Like, have a thought there for a second. I love that it's the stereotype, though, that a man couldn't be a mermaid or a merman, or, you know, whatever you want to, merfolk, whatever terminology you want to use. I just feel like that's ridiculous. I just feel like it's just stupid. I'm sorry, there isn't like a nice, like, delicate flower way for me to put that. It's just stupid. I just feel like it's just stupid, but what do I know, right? But it goes right back to it. I kind of feel like if it's something that brings you happiness in your life, then honestly, a fig for what everybody else thinks, okay? I can't. I just put them all somewhere else just to drain out all that BS. Because honestly, it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, it's your experience with your life that matters. It doesn't matter everybody else's little opinions on all of your stuff. And more often than not, their opinions are the opinions they have of themselves that they project onto you. So just, I said it was gonna be deep, but seriously, that's a thing. Another good one is, that's childish. Oh, that's so silly. That's so childish. Like, how old are you? And I'm like, yeah, okay. It's so childish. Again, am I hurting you? No? Okay, then what does it matter? I'm fine. Like, I knew this was gonna be real. I wanted it to be funny, and it just comes off as so much salt. It's fine though, because you guys have to know, these are things that I've been told, okay, personally to me. So it's just like, and I respond like this too, eh? I just lay on the salt and just be rage mermaid queen over here, okay? So I'm just gonna put all that kind of aside here for a second and just attack this one, the that's childish comment, and say honestly, what's wrong with being childish? Unless you're being irresponsible and you're hurting somebody, or you're not fulfilling like your responsibilities, like as an adult, things that you have to do, then what is it, then what's the problem? All we're doing is just tapping into like a love for something a little more magical and a little bit more out there than the average bear, and that's okay. There really isn't anything wrong with that, contrary to a seemingly popular belief. This last one is such a sensitive one because I've been told this about my previous jobs as well, okay? The get a real job comment. The get a real job comment. Honestly, like, think about that for a second. If you're somebody who said that to somebody, or if you're a parent and you've thought like your kid wants to be an artist or your kid wants to be whatever, but get a real job. I just feel like that has just got to be the lamest thing you could ever tell somebody. Get a real job. If you're able to support yourself and you're able to take care of business and put food on the table and do the thing, then you're good to go, okay? Again, as long as you're not hurting anybody, who cares? But get a real job. I just can't. Yeah, because we should all have the 9-to-5 that almost kills us, ends our lives years early because we die of stress, you know? Man, I just feel like it's only correct if you feel like it's right for you, okay? Get a real job. Oh my God, get a life. Get 9 of them. Ugh. I know that was a very heavy video, okay? I know it was. Everybody needs to hear it on some level. And if you're finding this video and you are not a mermaid and you're just like, who is this crazy chick talking about these things? Just come check out my channel, see what I'm all about, see that I'm not a total nutcase, but just a little bit of a nutcase. But no, seriously, I honestly, there are days where I feel like people should just keep their opinions to themselves. And I hope that if you've ever been told any of those things off of my little list here, that you know that I've got your back, okay? And the community has your back. And at the end of the day, and I say this in so many of my videos lately especially, because it's only just occurred to me, right? Okay, that your experience is what matters to you. Like, that's it. That's the whole thing. The whole kit and caboodle right there is what your experience is for you. That's what matters. Okay? And it sounds selfish and it sounds whatever, but you gotta put your oxygen mask on first, right? So that you can be a nice, sane, functional mermaid for everybody else, okay? So I'm just gonna leave it at that. If you have any comments or you have any thoughts, let's just discuss and show, instead of getting like big vent sessions, since I obviously just had a nice big vent session here, let's just talk about some of the ways that we can uplift each other so that we're building the community up when people try to tear us down or try to make us feel bad for being a little bit different, okay? So let's do that. Share some positivity in the comment section down below and hopefully all goes well. And on that note, I'm not gonna do a featured pod member for this video because I've just filmed a bunch and I'm not sure how many. I'm gonna have to figure out how I wanna schedule these in the future. They aren't going anywhere. It's gonna come back, I swear. I just am not sure how many I wanna do per week, per video, per thing. So stay tuned. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you agree with me on any of those points, please feel free to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to join the pod, where we are always open and welcoming to all mermaids, all shapes and sizes, whatever you got, whoever you are, whatever you look like, join us. Okay? And don't forget to hit that bell notification while you're at it so you don't miss any of my mermaid adventures and fabulous rant sessions like this one. Okay, on that note, I'm gonna leave you there. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I'm sending you all big hugs and lots of love, and I will see you all in the next video. Happy swimming. Bye.